Alright folks, welcome back to Furious Cars. Today I've got something seriously special for you, something that screams American luxury and attitude, the 2026 Lincoln Dominus AWD. This isn't your average SUV, and I'm not even gonna pretend to be calm about it. Lincoln's come out swinging with the Dominus, and I'm telling you, this thing is like a Ford Bronco in a tuxedo. Rugged bones, but smooth, polished, and absolutely dripping with class. So here's the deal, when I first saw it, I was like, whoa, this can't be a Lincoln. But then I remembered, Lincoln's been playing in the big leagues lately. And the Dominus, it just took that game to a whole new level. The front end is bold, boxy, and almost intimidating. Full LED signature lighting, a huge grille with that glowing Lincoln badge in the center, and the kind of stance that makes you feel like this SUV isn't just parked, it's posted up. And yeah, you'll definitely catch people staring at stoplights. This thing sits on 22-inch wheels with an off-road friendly setup, but it still feels like something that should pull up to a red carpet. The side profile is squared off, clean, and muscular. It doesn't try too hard, it just looks effortlessly cool. Around back, you've got a full-width light bar, Dominus badging that's subtly tucked into the tailgate, and a rear diffuser that hints at some hidden performance. Now under the hood is where things get even better. Lincoln dropped in a 3.5-liter twin-turbo V6, tuned for smooth, powerful delivery. You're looking at about 450 horsepower and 510 pound-feet of torque, and honestly, for a vehicle this size, it moves. The 10-speed automatic transmission shifts like butter, and thanks to the intelligent AWD system, you always feel in control, whether you're cruising through snow, ripping across a dirt trail, or just flexing on the freeway. The Dominus also comes with selectable drive modes, including Comfort, Sport, Slippery, and Off-Road. In Comfort, it's like riding on a cloud, Lincoln's suspension tuning is buttery soft. But flip it to Sport mode, and the steering tightens up, throttle response sharpens, and you get a little growl from the exhaust that makes you smile. The Off-Road mode, by the way, is no gimmick. It's got trail cameras, hill descent control, and even an adjustable air suspension that can raise or lower the body depending on what you're tackling. Inside, this SUV goes full luxury lounge mode. The cabin is wrapped in premium leather, real wood trim, and soft touch everything. Lincoln really paid attention to the details here. The seats are ridiculously comfortable, they call them perfect position seats, and they legit have 30-way adjustments, massage functions, heating, cooling, you name it. And the second row isn't just an afterthought either. Tons of legroom, heated and cooled seats, even their own climate control. Third row, surprisingly usable. It's not a cramped penalty box like in some other SUVs. Technology-wise, it's loaded. A massive 15.5-inch touchscreen runs the latest Sync 5 system, and it's fast, super clean, and easy to use. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, wireless charging, all standard. There's also a fully digital 12.3-inch gauge cluster and an optional head-up display that projects speed, navigation, and safety info onto the windshield. And of course, Lincoln's got the Revel Ultima 3D sound system in here, and let me tell you, it's one of the best I've ever heard. Whether you're blasting some old-school hip-hop or just vibing with some jazz, it sounds crisp and clean. Another cool feature. Lincoln's Active Glide 1.2, basically hands-free driving on highways. It's not full self-driving, but it'll take over the steering and keep you centered in the lane while you just supervise. It works surprisingly well, and on long trips, it makes the experience a whole lot more relaxing. Cargo space. Yeah, it's got plenty. With the third row up, you still get decent room for groceries or gear. Fold everything flat, and you can toss in bikes, suitcases, or a week's worth of camping gear, no problem. And the powered tailgate makes loading up super easy. One thing I really liked was how quiet the Dominus is. They've packed in extra insulation, laminated glass, and active noise cancellation, so even when you're doing 70 miles per hour, it's whisper quiet. You feel like you're in your own world inside. Now let's talk about price. The base model starts around $72,000, and fully loaded versions like the Black Label trim will push it closer to $90,000. That's definitely premium money, but you know what? You're getting a premium experience. This isn't just a dressed-up Ford Bronco. It's a refined, Purpose-built luxury SUV with the heart of an off-roader and the manners of a chauffeur-driven limo. Fuel economy isn't amazing, but it's not terrible either. Expect around 17 mpg city, 23 highway, depending on how heavy your foot is. Honestly, if you're buying this kind of SUV, you probably aren't counting every drop of fuel anyway. To wrap it up, the 2026 Lincoln Dominus AWD is exactly what Lincoln needed to shake up the luxury SUV game. It's bold, confident, packed with tech, smooth on the road, and capable off it. It's got presence, it's got power, and it's got the kind of comfort that makes you want to keep driving just a little longer. I'd take this over a lot of European rivals any day. Yeah, I said it. Anyway, that's it for today's review. Let me know in the comments, would you daily the Dominus or take something else like a Range Rover or Escalade? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss a Furious Cars drop. Catch you in the next one.